in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. In this game, we'll see the Milwaukee Bucks going up against the Toronto Raptors at Scotiabank Arena. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. Alongside tonight, Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, with Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Guard pair, Porter and Trent. Turner at center, with Antetokounmpo next to him. And it's Green in at the 3 slot. And for Toronto, the post pairing, Barnes playing alongside Pirtle. Emmanuel quickly out there with Ingram. And it's Barrett at the 3. Greg, no secret that these teams don't like each other. Could things get a little chippy tonight?
It would not surprise me at all, Kevin. These teams, not only fierce rivals, but there's a little bit of animosity for one another. Throw in the fact that both these teams play in the same conference. Yeah, I'd say the spirits might be high tonight.
And the layup falls.
Can't allow Barrett that kind of positioning. He's just too skilled at finishing, even when you try to get physical with it.
Outside, Green. To the paint, here's Trent. And the layup's good off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Ingram. Pirtle sets the pick for Ingram. 5 to shoot. Pass to Barrett. Releases. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. For the Raptors, they come in off the loss to the Rockets. Quickly against Trent. And here is Turner. Turner with the screen for Giannis. Back to Turner. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Love the toughness Turner showed on that tape. Just willing it past the contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Shooting 1.
That's good from Turner. So here we are, Greg, looking at this roster of the Raptors. What is the path to contention?
Well, perhaps an opening in the East for them to make a move. Going from good to great, that's tougher and will require them to develop or acquire some superstar talent. And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Now, here's Trent. 11 points last game. And he makes that one.
That's 3 straight shots to fall here to start. Looking good.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
I had a chance to catch up with Darko Rajakovic. Giannis was the topic of our conversation, and Coach said after a deep breath, I mean, there's no need to exhaust yourself over how to stop Giannis. He's going to leave his mark on the floor. We just have to deploy something to mute his production a little bit. They've definitely got their hands full trying to slow one of the game's best. Kevin, back to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. And here are the Raptors now, following the 3 by Milwaukee. Ingram passes to Barnes. Now, quickly. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Fires the 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Looking to answer the 3 from the other end. Maybe too eager there.
Outside Turner. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
That's too easy for Antetokounmpo. This D's going to have to push him further from the basket.
Green against Barrett. Now here's Ingram. Pirtle with a screen on Trent. Inside to end the run. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Well, this is something that Ingram has really worked on, and you see the results there with the perfect pass.
Porter kicks to Green. Down low. Here's Antetokounmpo. The shot, no good. Good D by Barnes. Raptors trail by 6. Quickly with it. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Barrett. Over Green. Barrett, no good. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, and you know, coaches honestly wouldn't have as much to do if guys shot like that every night.
Now here's Barnes. He's coming off a 31-point game against Houston. Birtle, the pass to Barnes. Back to Pirtle. Green against Quickly. Three-pointer. Milwaukee with the rebound. Now here's Turner. Here's the lob. Antetokounmpo. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
Well, Giannis knew that pass was coming his way, so he's able to get elevated right on time.
Pass to Barrett from past the arc. It's hauled in by Trent. And the Bucks with possession. They're on a 14-4 run. Bucket is good. Trent's got his third bucket of the night.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Barnes screen on Green to the inside. And it's Barnes slapping it down.
A real challenge to guard in pick and rolls. Barrett's size and ability to distribute the rock is elite.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Turned in an outstanding game against New York. Trent outside. Barnes against Giannis. Turner with the screen for Giannis. Can't hit from in close. Raptors trail by 8. Barnes looking around. Pass to Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
And you see the edge Barrett plays with, attacking the rim with bad intentions.
In his relatively young career, Scotty Barnes, GA, has played a number of positions.
Well, he's so versatile. He can be successful at a lot of different spots on the floor. A glue guy you can plug in just about anywhere.
Here's Ingram following the 3 by Milwaukee. Turner with the steal. And it's the Bucks on the break. And here's Trent outside. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Giannis has got his third assist on the night. Ingram outside. Here's Pirtle. Makes it off the glass. Pirtle's got his second basket of the night.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Outside, Porter. Back to Giannis. And the dunk by Giannis.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
Now let's check out some stats for Barrett. Last season, he played outstanding. He was around 21 points per game, 5 assists, and 6 rebounds. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Yeah, he gives you something to build around night after night. Reliability is huge in this league.
Raptors trail by 12. Here's Quickly. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Houston.
Yeah, but it wasn't just the scoring. He had a bunch of assists, too. affecting the offense in so many ways.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Ingram. And he banks in the layup.
Well, Ingram showing you that ability to play big inside.
Now, Antetokounmpo. He has 6. Outside, Porter. Pass to Trent. That one's not going to go. Good D by Barnes. Barrett with the ball. Now Green defending. And Barrett gets it to go.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Milwaukee leading by 8. Porter looking it over. Antetokounmpo finds Porter. Back to Antetokounmpo. And the double up Antetokounmpo. Turner. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 4 assists now tonight. Toronto's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Outside, Barrett. Tries again. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Well, even though they're struggling, his solo efforts on offense have really been something.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
That one misses for Barrett. Well, GA, we know it's still very early in the season, but still, just how defined are these teams at this point?
Kevin, it varies squad to squad in a big way. Some teams are very solid now. Things are pretty set in stone. Others are looking for what really works in the moment of truth.
Nice shot by Antetokounmpo. Giannis has got 8 points.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Ingram outside. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
And Giannis throws it down.
Making it look simple. The athleticism of Giannis on full display.
Pass to Pirtle. 1:41 left to play in the first. Here's Ingram. Antetokounmpo defending. Here's Shed. Scoreless thus far. Outside Turner. Launches a 3. They kick it out to Green. From outside, off the mark.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Here's Shed, covered by Rollins. Pass to Pirtle. Here's Dick. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Showing some strength on that finish. Dick is solid at converting there through contact.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Portis, he's checked in for Miles Turner, and it sprints in for A.J. Green. And Stan, you remember this past summer, the story was, will the Bucks or will they not trade Giannis?
It's tough to carry on business as usual with all those clouds swirling. We know how loyal he's been, but questions remain about his ability to compete for a title in Milwaukee.
Kuzma fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so one free throw coming up.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And every night, Kuzma finds a way to contribute on the offensive end.
Yeah, Kevin, I think what Kuzma does is he'll find a way to score the ball. He'll do it running the floor. He'll do it cutting. He'll do it on the offensive boards. And he can make jump shots. He's got a lot of ways to score, and he can take what the defense gives.
On the free throw, no good. GA now in year 3 under Darko Rajakovic. The Raptors are staying the course.
His contract runs through next season, and he's all in on developing these young players and getting the best out of them.
From the line, and the jumper is good. Dick's got 5 now.
So much balance when Dick's in the air. Always able to square his chest and make a confident stroke.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock.
That was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Yeah, incredible play on both ends of the floor. There may be too big of a gap here.
Here's Shed, covered by Rollins. Pass to Mobo. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. And so it's Milwaukee. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Right back after this break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And quite a position here for the Bucks to be in. What do you think, guys?
Well, you have to love what they've done offensively after that first period.
Well, you know I'm going to give this coaching staff some credit. What a great game plan they've had. Let's see if this can continue.
We've got Walter, and it's Shed in at the point guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
And proving once again that he has the touch from beyond. Kuzma effective at cashing in there.
Here's Murray Boyle. Still scoreless. Picked off in midair. Here's Rollins. Rebound by the Raptors. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
They just got overwhelmed. We knew that game was going to be a tough one for them, and we were right.
Well, it's never fun when you're expected to lose a game. You just got to put it behind you, not carry it into the next one.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey, Kevin. Raptors head coach Darko Rajakovic wants his team to be very competitive on the defensive end. He said, quote, covering for each other, protecting the paint, taking away corner threes, and making a team effort. Everybody's got to chip in. Back to you.
All for one. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. Here's Shed after the basket by Milwaukee. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Pass to Murray Boyle. And, oh, here we go. Prince has got it. The fast break chance. And Kuzma slams it in.
And with his size and athletic ability, playing above the rim, not an issue for Kuzma.
To the middle. Here's Mobo. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Now here's Anthony. Still yet to score. Dick against Prince. There's the screen. Pass to Mobo. It's 3-pointers off the mark.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
That one falls. Portis has got his first bucket in this one.
Well, listen, Portis certainly doesn't lack confidence off the catch. He feels like he can score anytime down the floor.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. So both teams making some changes here. Let's pause to take a look at the teams that were tops in field goal percentage last season. In fourth, the Bucks.
hard to shoot the ball any better than they did. I mean, they weren't the best in the league, but, man, they were right there.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Dick. Unloads. And again, Toronto no luck. And so it's Portis with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. Here's the lob at Antetokounmpo and stolen by Barnes. Fast break Toronto. Here's Mobo, defended by Portis. Shot clock at 6. Barnes sets a screen for Quickly. Pass to Dick. Toronto needs to get off a shot. A 3 from Barnes. It's rebounded by Portis. Bucks leading by 15. Outside, Antetokounmpo. A wide open look here for Kuzma. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Kuzma's got 10 points in the game.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for him right now.
Dick, that's good.
And whenever Dick is getting a pass, if he has any chance to get off a clean jumper, you know it's going up.
Now here's Porter. He has yet to score. Here's Kuzma. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. So Stan, just for old time's sake, do you think the league should bring back the hand check? Do you miss it?
Well, look, Kevin, I think what the league's done with allowing freedom of movement has made this game a lot better than it was. I think the key, as it is in most things, is finding the balance where we're giving the defense a chance, not calling cheap fouls, but also not letting them just physically overpower each other.
No good on that one.
Oh, the great thing about Kuzma is he's so well-rounded. He can do a little bit of everything on the floor.
And Toronto making a change here. Bertles checked in. The Bucks also with the sub. Green, he's checked in for Portis. Good on the second free throw. Greg, over the last 9 seasons, the Bucks with the second most wins in the regular season.
I mean, a dominant run to be sure. Now, not to mention the franchise's second ever title back in 21. Those are things you can never take away.
Here's a look at some stats for Pirtle. Great showing for him last season. He was around 14 points a game last year, 9 rebounds and 2 assists. And I'm not sure he can play any better than he has. I mean, surprising a lot of people with this play here of late.
Well, part of why he's playing so well is in how they're using him. They're not asking him to do things that are outside of his skill set.
And he knocks down the first one.
And you look at Grady Dick's physical gifts, and you see it's all there. Size, length, careful training, and hard work could make him into something special.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Portis is checked in. And he makes both free throws.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Porter inside. Quickly covering. And that one's good by Porter.
Defenses try to test Porter's physicality, but he's adjusted well to it.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
checking out the numbers for Antetokounmpo. He's coming off an excellent season, second in scoring, and he was such a reliable option offensively, finishing in the top 10 in field goal percentage.
And seeing what he did last year, just blowing up the defensive schemes designed to keep him under control, man. As you said, second best scorer in the league. It was a beautiful thing to watch. On defense, the Bucks. Barnes up top, covered by Giannis. Barnes against Giannis. Just 4 to shoot. Pirtle with a screen on Porter. And here's quickly for 3. Goes back up. And Pirtle lays it up and in. Pirtle's got 6 points.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
Now here's Porter. Over quickly. Porter, no luck. Porter against Pirtle. And here is Ingram. Pass to Quickly. Barnes sets a screen for Quickly. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. First trip to the line for him here.
At the line for Toronto. Emmanuel Quickly. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That one is off. And he sinks the second.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 10 points for him. And now Barnes running the floor all by himself.
We saw the play develop, got out in front of the defense, and Barnes there finishes on the break.
Antetokounmpo against Barnes. Tries from 10. Antetokounmpo, no good. Raptors trail by 12. Pass to Barnes. Over Antetokounmpo. And it's off the back rim. No good. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. Here's Portis. Scored the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
Well, Portis is a talented scorer, especially in close where he can really make you pay.
And if you look at what he's done over the last few years, Greg, is Giannis still getting better?
The numbers say yes. Field goal percentage, points per game. He's still a double-digit rebounder, an all-time great, breaking new ground.
And here is Portis. After Brandon Ingram getting his shot to go from deep, they grab their own miss. Antetokounmpo kicks to Trent. Clock at 6. Pass to Porter from downtown. Offensive rebound. Portis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Jakob Poeltl.
Well, I like how aggressive Portis is. He knows how to put defenders on their heels and make them foul.
The Bucks have gone 2 of 4 at the free throw line. Free throw, good, Portis.
Well, we know Bobby Portis is a fan favorite, but the reason he's a team favorite is because he plays hard and does a lot out there. He's affecting plays on both ends.
The Raptors making a switch here. Barrett's checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Quickly the pass to Ingram. Back to Quickly. For three, Barrett. That one doesn't go. It's his 5th miss and 10 shots from the floor. Here's Porter, and he drives in and finished off by Porter.
When he's going, KPJ is a deadly offensive player. Can beat you in so many ways, including off the bounce.
Back to Quickly. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's ready to talk things through with them. The Bucks making a change here. Turner's checked in. And here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the league's top shot blockers from last season. Second, Miles Turner.
And shot blocking is the element of the game that I think he cares about the most. That's where he puts in that effort and energy.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Green. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Pass to Porter. 6 to shoot. Trent, that's a 2-pointer. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest.
Now here's Ingram. We saw him with 29 points last game. Green against Barrett. They double him with Green. Barrett the pass to Ingram. And the 3 ball is good. Ingram's got 8.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
Porter dishes to Giannis. Turner with a screen on Barrett. Here's Green. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Raptors trail by 10. Onside Barrett. And here's Barnes for 3. They get it back. And the dunk by Pirtle.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe. And Milwaukee has possession after the Raptors pick up 2. It's Trent on the wing. He's covered by Ingram. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Trent. And Giannis throws it down hard.
How do you even come up with something like that? Giannis is an artist.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. Toronto shooting 53% in the second quarter. Good ball movement, yielding good looks. Pass to Ingram. Barrett with a screen on Trent. Ingram attacking. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Porter with the screen for Trent. Now, Antetokounmpo. There's the 3. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Barnes. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
Well, they desperately need him to get going offensively. He's got to refocus and just start taking better shots.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
And now, Hallie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thank you, guys. Giannis Antetokounmpo talked about what keeps him going. He said the most important thing is to stay humble. At the end of the day, I realized that I wasn't supposed to be here. I'm just happy, and I always want to be better and do better for my team. And that's what gives me joy. Back over to you, Kevin.
You know, you got to respect that mindset. Allie, we appreciate the report. Here's Ingram. Gary Trent Jr. making his last shot. Pass to Pirtle. Now Barrett. A floater. The shot. No good. 30 seconds left in the first half of basketball.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
Miles Turner, 2 shots.
And that one falls for Turner.
And you see how Turner's built out his game over time, adding strength, improving his footwork at both ends. Can't say enough about his commitment to progress.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Barnes down low, working on Green. Barrett, no good. Green with the ball. 6 points for him. Pass to Porter. Back to Green. Here's Giannis. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
Yeah, really a perfect way to finish that quarter on a strong, positive note.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
Well, thank you, guys. Doc Rivers here with us now. Coach, you're ahead at the half. What was the difference?
We got stops, we were out running a little bit, and then we had great spacing against the zone. You know, listen, we start making shots. That always helps.
It sure does. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, Allie. And folks, don't go away. Halftime is here, and we'll be right back with you after this break.
Two quarters of play completed as we welcome you to take a look at some of the upcoming games on the schedule. For the Magic, they'll be up against the Hornets in Charlotte. Tip-off is 7 p.m. Eastern Time.
I think this game is going to be closer than many people think.
The kind of game where the underdog often comes away with the win. And time to take it back to that first half now. How about what Giannis Antetokounmpo was doing?
He came in on a mission. He's destroying people, even when they run 2 at him.
They could have run 5 at him, Shaq, and he'd still be knocking it down.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Reminds me of the good old days. Feed it to the big and let him work.
Bucks leading by 15. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Guard pair, Porter and Trent. And it's Green in at the 3 spot. Now here's Porter inside and stolen by Barnes. Goes up. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Nice instincts there defensively. Great to see Barnes getting after it like this.
Barnes against Antetokounmpo. Outside Porter. They kick it out to Green. The 3. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got his 4th assist in this one.
As he's gotten older, we've seen KPJ become a willing passer.
Now here is Pirtle. Pass to Ingram. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Hurdle the pass to Barnes. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Look how ready Barnes is to play physically. He insists on finishing his motion.
The Raptors shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
In a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
First one falls for him.
And Barnes, an all-around threat, a good scorer, aggressive rebounder, solid passer, and more than capable defensively.
Barnes hits them both. Here's Antetokounmpo. 14 points for him. Trent outside. Shoots over Ingram. Trent gets the bucket.
Loving the skill Trent has inside. Just finding a crack in the armor to get the bucket.
Quickly against Porter. For 3. And Emmanuel Quickly hits from deep. Quickly's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Giannis up strong with force.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
You know, Stan, there are so many things to like about Giannis Antetokounmpo's game. What sticks out most for you?
Well, look, I think, Kevin, most fans are going to say what sticks out is the obvious. His size and his athletic ability. But to me, what really stands out is the energy and intensity he brings on a nightly basis. As much or more than any star in this league, you can count on him every night to play as hard as anyone on the floor.
Raptors trail by 15. Barrett wide open, he fires. And the 3 off target.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Shoots the 3, drains the 3-pointer. Barrett's got 13.
Something's brewing, guys. The 3-pointers just continue to flow.
On the wing, Porter. Trent outside, lets it go with the 3. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Just over 3.5 minutes through the 3rd quarter of play now. There's the triple. The rebound by the Bucks. Giannis has got 11 rebounds in the game. Quickly against Porter. Pass to Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Antetokounmpo passes to Green. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Giannis has got his 8th assist here tonight.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Now, here's Quickly. He's got 8. Now Barrett. Over Green. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Bucks leading by 14. To the inside. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Just another day at the office for Antetokounmpo. This guy consistently puts up points.
Ingram kicks to Barnes. Back to Ingram. It's hauled in by Trent.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
It sure is. They've certainly accepted the challenge. The trick now is to sustain this effort.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. With this stoppage in play, we have a chance now to show you which teams led the league in three-point percentage last year. Bucks number 1.
You know, they went through stretches when they just didn't miss from beyond the arc. I mean, that carried them right to the top of that list.
Here's Barnes. 6 points for him. Pass to Quickly. Hurdle with a screen on Porter. Here's Quickly, and it's sent back by Turner.
Well, this is the kind of rim protection Turner provides. He knows his team relies on him to protect the paint.
And so Giannis will bring it up for Milwaukee. Now Green. There's the lob at Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
Now, here's Barrett. He's got 13. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Barnes sets a screen for Ingram. Back to Barnes. Good work there as it goes. That's now 8 points for Scotty Barnes.
And how about the body control? Barnes sets the screen and then a nice spin there to get open.
And stolen by Barnes. Fast break Toronto. Birtle, the pass to Ingram. Over Trent. And Ingram with the basket on the assist from Pirtle. Pirtle's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Antetokounmpo against Barnes. Turner with a screen on Barnes. Giannis striking in. 3-pointer. The shot by Turner no good. Raptors trail by 14. To the paint. And the dunk by Barnes.
And this kid has hops. Barnes gets airborne there and slams it down.
Trent, left side. Outside, Porter. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
Look at Porter going into attack mode, getting his shot and a trip to the line.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Milwaukee.
Well, you've got to like that they're not settling. They're attacking the defense on the drive and creating great looks.
And their passing has been great as well. Ball movement is key in getting good looks, and they've had that down tonight.
Grady Dix checked in for Toronto. The Bucks also with the sub. Portis has checked in.
And one of those guys who fell in the draft the year he came out due to injury. Porter healed up and has taken the lead by storm. And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Here's Portis after R.J. Barrett's bucket. Portis, the pass to Trent, shoots over Dick. And again, the Bucks miss.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert. But that time, he just couldn't get it done.
Quickly looking it over. Oh, good on the 3.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving it.
Porter against Quickly. At the elbow, it's Turner. Rebound by the Raptors. Well, they've got some work to do to cut into this lead.
And no need to get away from the game plan, though. There's plenty of time to get back in it.
Now here is Pirtle. 8 points for him. Barrett, no good. The Bucks have gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. Porter passes to Turner. Stolen by Quickly. Dick, that's good. Dick's got 14 points for the game.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Porter against Quickly. Trent outside. Outside Portis. 4 on the clock. It's rebounded by Dick.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
Barnes finds Dick. Screen by Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 14 rebounds.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Bucks leading by 9. Here's Rollins. Pass to Kuzma. They could use a bucket, and Kuzma slams it in.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Back to Dick.
Hey, yo, right here.
Here's Shed, guarded by Kuzma. Here's Murray Boyle. And it's off from three-point range.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Rollins. Outside Turner. Pass to Kuzma. Prince outside. Offensive rebound. Portis for 3. Here's Turner. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Turner's got his 3rd basket of the night. Here's Mobo. Pass to Dick. No good from outside. Milwaukee leading by 13. Portis, the bounce pass. There's 57 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Here's Rollins. Puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by Barrett.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
No 3-pointers for him in that first half, but the second half, different story.
Here's Rollins. 20 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Portis a screen on Barrett. Here's Kuzma. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Here's Murray Boyle. And the lead is down inside single digits. Murray Boyles has got his first points of the night. From deep 3-point territory. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. And of everything he's doing well, it's his scoring that you point to first. Already 22 points in this game. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dig. What a great pass.
4th quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. They got Ingram. He's out there with Dick. And it's Mobo in at the center. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Here's Dick. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Oh, good balance from Dick. Able to take the contact and still score inside.
Pass to Portis. And here's Kuzma. Lets it go from 14. Mobo with the rebound. Mobo's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Shed. Now Dick. Down low and stolen by Portis. And here we go. Fast break. Kuzma's got it. And Giannis throws it down hard.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, the Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. Raptors trail by 8. Here's Shed. Pass to Dick. Here's Mobo, defended by Portis. Here's Shed. Good on the triple.
What a time for him to step up. Big 3 right there.
Well, guys who can make big shots at the end of games have become a necessity.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Exploding to the cup. That's the burst in power of Giannis.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Now here's Kuzma. Portis sets the pick for Giannis. And a flush by Antetokounmpo!
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
Pass to Mobo. Lays it up and banks it in.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
Antetokounmpo with the bucket.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
At the line for your Raptors. Taking 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Dick. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Walter. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Green, he's checked in for Prince. No good on the second free throw.
And they continue to control the glass.
Dick against Green. For 3, Portis. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Ingram against Kuzma. Now here's Ingram. He's guarded closely. Good for his 6th make and a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
Well, we know Brandon has a smooth jumper, but man, he can really score down low.
There's the lob at Antetokounmpo. And that'll be Milwaukee as it goes out of bounds. Bucks retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th. Antetokounmpo playing strong inside.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Pass to Dick. Here's Shed. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. 6 on the shot clock. Pirtle dishes to Ingram. Off target with his 3.
Well, he hit a couple of threes in the first half, but none since then.
To the inside. And Portis throws it down.
Plenty of power behind that move from Portis. He likes hammering it down with as much authority as possible.
Kuzma against Ingram. Pass to Pirtle. Here's Shed. And here is Pirtle. Covered by Rollins. Fades away. Pirtle's shot is off.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Kuzma. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
And a high percentage shooter like Kuzma has tons of options on the floor. That includes the mid-range.
It's Solomon to Kumbo. Inside. Fast break, Milwaukee. And Portis throws it down.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Pirtle up top. Defended by Portis. Dick against Portis. Dick can't get it to go. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee.
Switch.
Driving inside. Here's Mobo. Looking to end the run. Power down with both hands.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Both teams will make substitutions. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle. He was clapping in the huddle, saying to his guys, loving the effort right now, keep the intensity on them. Leave no doubt in their mind that this game is ours. Guys, back to you.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Bucks leading by 13. Outside, Porter. Back to Giannis. Lays it up off the glass. Giannis has got 34 points.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. Pirtle kicks to Barrett. And he uses the glass on the layup. And that's 20 points for R.J. Barrett.
Making plays in traffic. This is where Barrett's most effective.
Outside, Green. From deep, Trent. The kick out to Porter. Ingram against Trent. Clock at 6. Turner with a screen on Ingram. And here's Green outside. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Here's Ingram. Another shot. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Well, that's what Ingram does. His ability to get a defender out of his comfort zone.
Second team foul. At the line for one. Brandon Ingram.
And that one falls for Ingram.
Well, Ingram's a kind of a quiet scorer. Sometimes you don't even notice when he's putting up 20, 30, 40, because he just does it within the flow of the game.
Giannis outside. To the middle. It's deflected. Pirtle with the steal. Now, quickly. Pirtle sets the pick for Quickly. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Bucks leading by 8. And here's Porter. Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo swings it in.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Quickly the pass to Purtle. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Ingram against Trent. 6 to shoot. Quickly with a wide open look. Off target from outside.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Green finds Porter. From deep, Trent. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got 6 assists now in the game.
Well, it's only his second 3 of the night. If he's going to heat up, the second half is a great time to do it.
And the dunk by Barnes.
There you see the strength of Barnes. He's really hit the weight room, improving that upper body strength.
13 foul. At the line for Toronto, Scotty Barnes. 1 shot.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Trent outside. Baseline jumper makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
Well, Trent Jr. is an opportunistic scorer. When he sees the mid-range open up, he exploits it.
Turner against Purtle. Now Barnes. Quickly with it. A 17-footer. Cleared away by Turner.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Ingram against Trent. Now Turner. Purtle with the double team. And that one is good.
And you know how hard Turner goes. Has the strength needed to work through the contact and finish.
At the line for the Bucks, 1 shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
Raptors trail by 15. Now Barrett. Outside Ingram. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, that was a two-hander.
Not like that. Ingram using his length inside.
Bucks leading by 13. Antetokounmpo. Gary Trent. Another shot. And down goes the layup.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Ingram against Trent. Now here's Ingram. D right on him. And that one is good.
Well, you can tell that Ingram has it going. What a difference maker he's been on offense.
And it's Porter with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. Antetokounmpo outside. Showing the moves down low.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Milwaukee.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season. And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Giannis.
Well, just a fantastic job of distributing the ball. When you're able to see the floor like that and take advantage of what the defense gives you, it's huge.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this win.
Drives to the hoop. Count it! Now here's Porter. Here's Green. Outside Porter. Shoots it. Rebounded by Ingram. Trent against Barnes. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
So now let's send it over to the sideline where Allie LaForce is standing by with our player of the game.
Giannis, a tremendous performance. What enabled you to win this game so convincingly?
It was a team effort. I think we came out, we did not mess around with the game. We did our job, we defended, we moved the ball. That's why we were able to close the game.
Giannis always recognizing the importance of his teammates. Thanks so much, Giannis.
And as always, Allie, thank you so much. And that'll do it, folks. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off for this presentation of NBA basketball. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.